Star Wars Force FX lightsabers versus FX sabers. What's the difference? So there's a huge difference between these two terms, you guys, even though they sound very similar. So Force FX lightsabers, those are officially licensed lightsabers. They used to be made by Master Replicas back in the day. Now Hasbro makes Force FX lightsabers. They are official. Force FX lightsaber is a registered trademark by Lucasfilm. So they will be officially licensed, and they will be lightsabers that look like lightsabers from the movies or other Star Wars media. So here are some Force FX lightsabers right here. They're manufactured by Hasbro. Now, a lot of custom saber companies and also some like Facebook scam companies, you guys, will use the term FX sabers. And this term can be used very broadly. Basically, they can be used with any kind of lightsaber-like thing that has different visual effects to it, sound effects, anything like that really. So it's used very broadly, very generously in the community. So generally it applies to sound effects and some lighting effects, but there are also some lightsabers out there that only have visual effects. So an example of that would be the Spectra V2 and the Core FX V2 boards, and those are by 7 Chambers. Those are visual effects only, but those are kind of the exception and not the rule. Now consider an FX saber could even be a very, very low-end saber, if you can call it that. So this is kind of a lightsaber-like toy, so it lights up, makes sound, changes colors, all of that good stuff. Oh, I want to turn it off. So look at all of the FX that has, right? So some of these kind of Facebook scam companies, they'll call something FX lightsaber or FX saber. Sometimes they'll even, use the term Force FX lightsaber, even though they're really not supposed to. And they'll sell a product like this. So you really have to be kind of careful, watch out for those types of bait and switch situations. But at the same time, you guys, a lot of the custom saber companies use the term FX saber, and it can really just mean a lot of different things. It's just a saber that, well, does some things more than just, it more than lights up, let's say. So it can have different visual effects, maybe flash on clash. It can have different sound effects, different sound fonts, anything. I mean, and now we have the NeoPixel blades and sabers. Those definitely have lots of different effects to them as well. So anyway, in a nutshell, you guys, the main thing to know is Force FX lightsabers, those are supposed to be officially licensed lightsabers like these from Hasbro or from Master Replicas in the past, lightsabers with different effects to them. And FX sabers or FX lightsabers are not necessarily officially licensed. They're made by different custom saber manufacturers, and they can include lots of different varieties of products, all the way down to kind of a very inexpensive toy like this one. So just keep that in mind as you're browsing for lightsabers.